With the release of Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake, I wanted to talk about my favorite collectible that is currently out right now, and that is the Dragon Quest Metallic Monsters line. These are small die-cast models of famous Dragon Quest monsters, and the surprising part is, even with the high quality of them, even with the substantial weight of them, these are actually quite heavy, they are actually affordable, unlike other things in Square Enix's collectibles lineup. The PlayArts Kais, as I'm sure we're all familiar with if you're in the collectibles industry, PlayArts Kais have shot up in value by just astronomical. They now sell for $200. Those Square Enix has been slashing the prices on those. It almost seems like Square Enix doesn't even know what to price them at anymore. With the Dragon Quest Metallic Monsters line, though, they are pretty affordable, with the small monsters going for around $12 to $20 and the large monsters going between $35 and $50. The large monsters are actually quite large and very well detailed, as seen by the killing machine right here. He is just fantastic. He is just everything you would want in a killing machine, right? And the metallic shine, the metallic glisten in it is actually like really, really cool. You can put these on a shelf and they will catch the light and just glow up there. It's a really great effect. But as you can see, everything from the mouth on the slime to the eyes in the slime to the dimples in the king slime, everything is just really, really well done on these things. I can't really overstate just how cheap these are for how good of a quality they are. The downside is that these are only sold in Japan, but they are sold everywhere in Japan. If you've ever been to Japan or know people that have went, Dragon Quest merch is kind of normie and kind of everywhere, which I'm assuming is why these are actually affordable. So if you are importing, just know that you're going to have to import quite a number of these to offset the extreme shipping costs. So even though these slimes and so forth were only like $15 for me, it was $40 flat shipping. So to make it worth my while, of course, I had to throw like 15 of these on here to, just make it worth it. But hey, it was something like $150, which, like I said, doesn't even get you a PlayArts Kai anymore. It barely gets you Bring Arts, which is absolutely hilarious because Bring Arts was originally made to be a more affordable entry point into the collecting sphere of Square Enix, and instead has now ballooned in price and has just gotten comical with how overpriced they are for what you get. These metallic monsters, though, are affordable. They're, I would say, cheap and extremely high quality, and are really, really eye-catching when put on a shelf or a display case or anywhere, really. With Dragon Quest, to me and many others, the monster design is really the selling point. The monsters in Dragon Quest manage to somehow both be charming and scary and funny and terrifying and sad and everything in between. It's really, really iconic and really, really well done. That is a reason why Square Enix, have made the Monster series spin-off, Rocket Slime, and other spin-offs of the series focusing on the monsters. So it just makes sense that we now have a collecting line, a hobbyist line, strictly for Dragon Quest monsters, and they look just fantastic. Now, these are diecast, so if you are an American and you hear diecast, you probably immediately jump to cars and Hot Wheels, and I will tell you that these are in an entirely different echelon of quality compared to Hot Wheels. I have a number of Hot Wheels just because I am also a car person, so all my favorite cars I have in Hot Wheels, but these are totally different quality, standards of quality, and also the weight, the solidity, the art on it, everything about it just is an entirely different. So when you hear diecast, a lot of people think cheap, a lot of people think flimsy. This is not that, and this is really, really, really high quality modeling here. And you have to remember, this is all, again, for the low price of $10 to $20 for the small guys, $20 to $35 for the medium guys, and $35 and above for the really large ones. Which, like I said, I'm just going to echo it one more time, as Square Enix is just bungling the price of all of their other collectibles and just absolutely screwing over all of the collectors in the industry, in my opinion. There's then this glimmer of hope of the Dragon Quest Metallic Monsters line, which look fantastic, are affordable, and just amazing display pieces once again. So if you've played Dragon Quest III Remake and you're looking for something to spice up your gaming display or something, I can highly, highly recommend the Metallic Monsters line from Square Enix. These are really, really good, and once you get one, you're just gonna be stuck going down the rabbit hole of getting more and more and more. We need to really start voting with our wallet. We can't just sit back and blindly accept these prices going up to $200, $300 for very, very basic figures. We need to start voting. We need to start supporting more affordable lines like these Dragon Quest Monsters lines, which are high quality and cheap, and start moving away from the overpriced Bring Arts, the overpriced Play Arts Kais. And I hate to say it, even Figma, with some of their figures that have been coming out, it's just confusing watching the quality sort of stagnate as prices just go up and up. At some point, you have to take a stand. So take a stand by getting something that's actually affordable, that's actually of good quality, that's actually unique, and that's actually a great talking piece, and support the Dragon Quest Monsters line.